solitary confinement for like 11 years. And during that time, I began fighting for him and other prisoners in Pennsylvania to try to end solitary confinement and the torture that was going on in solitary confinement. My son, after he did 19 years, he came home and he was a paralegal and he was helping people in the community. He was helping other prisoners to fight their cases, innocent cases and other type of cases, to get back into the court so that they could come home. He was home for about 4 years before he was murdered. The person that murdered my son is still out here. And at this time, my life and other people's life in the community is being threatened by this person. So I'm just hoping that this person can get caught very quickly. And this person not only murdered my son, but after he murdered my son, he mocked my son on social media with the work that my son was doing. My son was, at the time he was murdered, he was registering people to vote. And the person mocked him. And he's still running around slandering his name in the community. He didn't just take away he took away somebody that was a leader in the community.
Amen.
Somebody that was here to help people in the community, was here to help the kids in the community so that they wouldn't go down the wrong path and end up in prison like he was. So, you know, sometimes you can say, well, I see why something happened. There's no justification or no reason for what happened to my son whatsoever.
We thank you, Ms. Wanda. Definitely thank you.
I can't.
It's okay. It's okay. Come here. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Wanda. Thank you. Now we have another mother that lost her child to a victim. He was a victim of gun violence. This is Nisha Hunter. Come on, Miss Nisha. Can y'all give a round of applause for Miss Nisha? She lost her child. This is why we're here. We can't have stuff with this, y'all. Clap if you're gonna clap. You know what I mean? Y'all got the right one.
Hi, my son, he was murdered June 12th of this year. It has been so hard and rough for me.
Come on, baby.
Like she said, my son's murderer is still out there. I have sleepless nights. I pray that we can come to some type of resolution. When I go visit my son, I don't see my son every day at this gravesite. I get up on my sleep, I'll go up there. There's times I sleep up the cemetery. And I just look and see how many young guys is up there that's feuding with each other and that's laying next to each other. And that's something that I don't understand. How are y'all feuding with each other? Just to lay next to each other. It's so hard not to hear my son say, Mama. My son always woke me up at 5 in the morning. He would kiss me, tell me how much he loved me 50 times a day, like no exaggeration. We have to stop. I have another son, my only child left. He's about to come home, he's incarcerated. I'm trying to find a way that us mothers to try to take it back to a village.
Amen.
It's no, your son did, it's no, not my child, it is your child.
Amen. 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 Amen.
And that's all come together. Because we ain't winning, we're all losing.
Amen.
And we losing our kids.
Amen.
Not to help our sick, we're losing our kids by the hands of another man, by our men.
Amen.
We have to come together as a community, as parents, as mothers, as fathers.
Amen.
We have to. Please, the killing has to stop.
Come
Y'all land next to each other. Y'all are laying next to each other. It has to stop.
Amen. Thank you, baby. Thank you for joining us. Okay.
And not only that, my sister, who identified my son on June 12th, was just with her boyfriend on the 4th in the car, waiting for him to come back to the car. I heard a whole bunch of gunshots. She caught his phone, but she was scared to get out the car to no answer. She runs out to the and found her boyfriend laying her dead. Yesterday, they pulled the plug on him. So my family is taking a hit
Yes.
and a loss. And we have to stop.
Amen.
We kill each other, we're family.
Amen.
We gotta stop.
Thanks, baby. Come on, no, you next. Hello, y'all. Can y'all give her another round of applause? All the mothers, all the families, all here. The fathers and mothers up here today. We have Keisha Gales coming up next. Oh, Keisha's story, everybody's story is just really sad, y'all. That's why we got to stand tall on this. We got to say what we mean and mean what we say. Plan the work and work the plan. Amen? All right, y'all, I'm gonna give Keisha the mic and let her tell you her story.
Hello, I'm Keisha. Some of you heard my story yesterday, so I'll try to repeat it. But before I speak, as Nisha said, these kids are taking each other's lives and ending up next to each other. We share a child's father, so my daughter, within 2 years, lost 2 brothers, my son and her son. So it's not just us mothers and fathers who are taking loss. These kids are taking loss. And some of that balance is being recycled because it's not being worked out. We and
Ooh, they done broke me
the
down.
Black community are